Hey everyone, it's Mike from Security Threat Solution. In today's video, we'll see a woman attack another person, pushing her off the platform onto the tracks at a Calgary train station. This is a perfect example of not needing any dangerous weapons or a major size advantage to cause someone physical harm. She just catches the victim off guard at the right time and place. You'll see in this scenario that if the victim was using the steps of the SIMPAL method properly, she likely wouldn't have become the target of this attack at all. Let's take a look at what the victim should have done to avoid this outcome. In this type of setting, especially around public transportation, there's going to be a lot of different types of people coming in and out of your personal zone. You definitely want to use conscious engagement properly to process the information that you're getting from everyone around you. You're going to notice the woman in black down at the right corner. She's displaying behavior outside the baseline that everyone else is displaying. She's acting somewhat erratically, whether it's intoxication or some sort of mental illness. We don't know. It doesn't really matter here because all we need to do is identify the behavior that she's displaying and react appropriately. She gets within the personal zone to intimate zone of two people that are right next to her. The older gentleman definitely notices that there's something off. He doesn't seem to really understand what it might be and doesn't really know how to react. But if you notice behind him, the woman in the colorful jacket, she notices there's something off. And then she decides she's going to take herself further down the platform to get away from that woman altogether. When the second woman comes up and joins the older man, she just seems completely oblivious to everything that's going on. Whether she notices it or not, she's acting like she doesn't see anything, which is the worst thing that you can do. Once you identify that there's behavior, the worst thing that you can do is completely ignore it. You want to monitor that behavior. You want to keep your attention on that person because it's a possible threat. You want to create space. There doesn't appear to be a weapon, but you want to keep that person away from you at least 9 feet away. And you never want to turn your back on a potential threat. Anything or anyone that is outside a normal baseline is a potential threat, and you definitely don't want to turn your back or attention away from that. To probe, when she was getting close, you definitely want to acknowledge that person coming into your personal space. There's a reason why they're that close to you. When they're getting into your personal space, you definitely want to acknowledge that person. Ask questions. Are you okay? Do you need anything? What's going on? First thing that you should be doing, though, is getting space. Create as much space as possible. Get away from that person. Remove yourself from the situation completely if you can. Once that woman pushes the other person off the platform, the police are right there. They respond immediately, which tells me that they were already watching this woman. They were aware of the situation. They knew that there was something off, and they were monitoring it themselves, and then intervene immediately once she attacks the other woman. Then finally, in the look over stage, you want to ask yourself, what could I have done differently? What was the reason for her behavior? Could I have done something to keep that result from happening? Always look over the entire situation, whether the threat becomes real or not. Every situation where you identified something and you monitored it and you reacted, whether or not you removed yourself and there was never an actual attack, you still want to evaluate and analyze that situation because there's always learning lessons in every situation that you encounter. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and there'll be more videos on the way. As always, stay safe and train for success.